Hello, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm Simon Preston, and welcome back to Reggae Boys Commentary. This is the platform where we come together to discuss everything in relation to Jamaican football. This is your hub for everything Jamaican football related. If you guys haven't already, please hit the like button. There's some exciting news that I'm going to share with you guys as well. So please hit the like button right now. We'll get this video to 100 likes right now, and I share the exciting, riveting, pulsating, informative, exciting news that lies ahead with Jamaican football. So I want everybody at this point in time to hit the like button, and after doing so, to hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boys Commentary as well. Okay, guys? Right ahead. Smash that like button now. Share this video right now with a family, with a friend. You know what I'm saying? All right? So that everybody can be able to get more involved in the grand scheme of things. Okay, guys? Good to see persons in the chat. To special Javon Plays, Martin Baker, Danny Spalding, Tennessee Lewis, Jamaican Englishman, Michael Thomas. So this is really exciting. And I'm going to get to the point in just about 30 seconds or so. I just want persons to hit the like button because, well, 50 people watching this live and only 17 likes. So come on, guys, much better than that. You guys can do much better than that. Smash the like button, and after doing so, hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boys Commentary as well. Okay, so we're gonna go right to the information right now. Okay, so Malik says, let's go, baby. All right, I'm going to provide the information now. So as everybody is aware, quite recently in Thailand, there was a FIFA Congress. Matthew Makanov says, bless up, Simon. Bless up, Matthew. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. So as everybody's aware, quite consistent as always. Thank you, Matthew. I appreciate it. Now, as everybody's aware, quite recently, there was a FIFA Congress that took place in Thailand. And at this FIFA Congress, many things took place. Information in relation to future tournaments, and also the voting for the 2027 tournament. And also information was also discussed as well in relation to future youth tournaments. And we have more information. Ball Heads TV says, bless up, people, bless up. So what is the exciting news? Why is it that I phrase the title the way it is? It's because there's genuinely something exciting. This is not clickbait. This is something that I'm going to share with you right now so that everybody can be excited. So it's not clickbait. Just hit the like button and hit the subscribe button right now. So the exciting news is this. The governing body of world football, FIFA, they provided an update in relation to slot allocation. So Jamaican Englishman was spot on there in terms of what this video is about. So here's the situation. In relation to the FIFA Under-17 World Cup, starting in 2025, 2026, 2027, 2028, and 2029. For the next 5 Under-17 World Cups, CONCACAF will have 8 spots. Yes, CONCACAF will have 8 spots for the next World Cup. Let me do the breakdown for you guys so that you all are aware. 9 spots for Asia, 10 spots for Africa, 8 spots for CONCACAF, 7 spots for CONMEBOL, 11 spots for UEFA, and 3 spots for Oceania. So starting in the Under-17 World Cup cycle, which is fast approaching, January kickoff is supposed to take place, CONCACAF will have, yes, that's right, CONCACAF will have 8 spots. CONCACAF will have 8 spots for the next World Cup. Can you believe that? CONCACAF will have 8 spots for the next World Cup. You have to say that all of this is extremely exciting, riveting, because it increases and enhances the opportunities of teams to qualify for tournaments. So when you put all of this into perspective, you have to be thrilled. You have to be excited. You have to feel that this is something truly riveting. You have to feel that this is something that everybody can look at and say, wow, there's a grand opportunity for Jamaica. There's a chance for Jamaica to compete in a huge tournament. A huge tournament. You understand what I'm saying? An Under-17 World Cup. Our appearances came in 1999 and 2011, and now we have an opportunity to not only go to our 3rd Under-17 World Cup, but to qualify for back-to-back tournaments as well. CONCACAF has 8 spots. I repeat, 8 spots. How do you all feel about that? CONCACAF now has 8 spots for the under 17 FIFA World Cup. As to people coming in and coming out of this video, let me first say welcome aboard to everybody. So that everybody is doing well, please hit the like button and hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boys Commentary. I just want to reiterate everything so that everybody understands the governing body of world football, FIFA, have confirmed that CONCACAF, in our region, will have 8 spots for the under 17 men's FIFA World Cup from 2025 to 2029. Now that's huge, you would have to say. Absolutely huge. We're coming from a stage where it was 4 spots, right? We're coming from a time frame where CONCACAF would only have 4 spots for an under 17 World Cup, and now it has increased to 8. Do you know how much quarterfinals Jamaica has had to endure in previous U17 cycles? If, let's say, for example, it was 8 spots, if it was always 8 spots, then that would mean that, you know, Jamaica would be at every under 17 World Cup, even stating from, you could even say 2007 onwards. So that in itself is exciting. So for me, how I feel, now I know a lot of people are going to think the same way like Jamaica. The usual candidates of teams in terms of who qualifies for Youth World Cups are, for example, the likes of the US, Mexico, Canada, Panama, consistently in that time frame. I know Costa Rica, Jamaica will be looking at this, Honduras will be looking at this vibrantly and saying this is a great opportunity. But it's going to be beyond those 7-6 teams that I made mention. Other teams are going to look at this as a golden ticket as well. Think about how Trinidad and Tobago is going to feel, how Haiti is going to feel about this as well. So this in itself is going to encourage other teams as well to enhance what they have to qualify for an under 17 World Cup, because the stakes are huge, extremely huge. And when you put that into perspective, everybody's going to be having that same mindset. Just like 2026, I know many in CONCACAF are going to say this is our opportunity. With USA, Mexico, Canada not in the qualifiers, many people are going to say this is our chance. So it's about performing to the best of our abilities, and then we'll be on the plane to Qatar. How exciting. J. Wine Henry says, how many teams play totally? It's a 48 team World Cup, okay? 48 team World Cup. So you're going to have 9 teams from Asia, 10 from Africa, 8 from CONCACAF, 7 from CONMEBOL, 3 from Oceania, and 11 from UEFA. In relation to the women's equivalent, CONCACAF has an increase from 3 to 4 spots, as the tournament has grown from 16 to 24 teams. So 4 teams in Asia, 5 in Africa, 4 from CONCACAF, 4 from CONMEBOL, 2 from Oceania, and 5 from UEFA. And let me just say, since Qatar is actually hosting the Under-17 World Cup for men 2025, 6, 7, 8, 9, it means that Oceania would technically have 8 spots in the qualifiers, because Qatar is a Asian member, so 9 minus 1 is 8. So technically, you'll have 47 teams trying to qualify for the World Cup. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that gives clarity there. FIFA also provided information as well in relation to the other tournaments. So there's going to be an inaugural FIFA Futsal Women's World Cup in 2025, which will take place in the Philippines. So that's something that everybody can be aware about as well. We'll also have a FIFA Women's Club World Cup that will also take center stage as well. So more exciting things on the horizon. Course Corney says more chances to participate in world's top competition for our under-17s. So that in itself is absolutely fantastic there. You know, Eman says Jamaica have a great chance to qualify for 2026. Yeah, it's a great opportunity, and we know all hands on deck to ensure that this is a reality and this comes to fruition. So all of this has to be viewed as a positive. 8 spots, you know, that in itself is huge. So all of us should be looking at this fondly and saying to ourselves, man, it truly is something, I must tell you. And I just hope you're as excited as I am, because when you look at these things and you look at the slot allocation, you have to be happy, extremely happy. More spots for CONCACAF, more opportunities for us to play at a tournament and a global event. And think about these youngsters as well, as an under-17 World Cup is going to be every year and not every other year. You know what I'm saying? So you have a situation where certain cycles, it's not age prejudice, if you understand what I mean, where you might have a particular age that misses out. Like, for an example, like Damian Lowe was born 93, for an example, right? Bobby Reed was born 93, for an example, right? Liam Moore was born 1993, for an example. But to go to the under-17 World Cup in Mexico in 2011, you had to be born January 1, 1994. But we have so much footballers that were born 1993. Ravel Morrison, Bobby Reed, Damian Lowe. You understand what I'm saying? Amal Knight was also born 1993 as well. So in this situation, you're making sure that a specific age group is not missing out. So for me, I'm thrilled, and I look forward to seeing, hearing what you all will have to say as well. It's a great look. CONCACAF will provide more details in due course in relation to the qualifiers, in relation to, I believe you're going to have a situation just like with the U20s, where you'll have a preliminaries first. You're going to have a preliminaries first, just so that you are aware, okay? There will be a preliminaries first, so that everybody is on the same page of things, okay? And then from there, press on forward with things, okay? So great to see everybody in the chat, over 100 people, watching this live right now, guys. Come on, guys, smash the like button right now. Get this video to 100 likes and I tell you what is the deal. Come on, guys, smash the like button now. Smash the like button now. Simple. BM says, like you always say, positive thinking. Absolutely. 8 spots. 8 spots. We've never seen this ever in our lifetime. Whether it's women, whether it's beach, whether it's futsal, whether it's under 20, we've never ever seen this before in our lives. Never ever seen this before in our lives. 8 spots. 8 spots. That's huge. That's huge for CONCACAF. 8 teams, 1/6 of all teams. 1/6 of all teams in the World Cup will be from CONCACAF, which means 16.6% of teams will be from CONCACAF. Do you know how huge that is? As Chris Martin says, it is a big deal. You know what? If I wasn't doing this live on this particular device right now, I'd perhaps sing the World Cup song that I wrote, but I'll perhaps have to do it on another day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, probably I'm gonna have to do it another day, but that's fine. It's no big deal. Come on, guys. Only 41 likes and over 127 of you watching. Smash the like button now. Well, nowadays, guess what? You can only live life one day at a time. And you can only take one step at a time. Unless you're my height and you can take literally a bigger step. So for example, a person who's 5'9" would take 2 steps, but I would take 1 step to his 2 steps. But you get the drift of what I'm saying. It's all about one step at a time, and that is qualification. Consistently qualifying for FIFA events and getting in the rhythm of doing so, and you'll see what happens after that. Because once you consistently qualifying for tournaments, eventually you do something that is amazing. And we've seen teams that have had deep runs in competitions already. So that in itself should give us the reassurance that we need, that we can be able to progress on further. You know what I'm saying? So let that stick with you, okay? Let that stick with you, because it is important and it's one that should always be with us, Come on, guys. 150 watching and only 45 likes. Much better than that. You guys could do way better than that. Smash the like button now, and I tell you what is the deal. Once you smash the like button and get it to 100 likes. Yeah, Yeah. Well, guess what? Well, guess what, Summer? The information I'm sharing right now is more important than the size of my head. So it is what it is. Gaza Dre One Done says, bless up Simon, one love. Big up my boss. All is well. Big up yourself, man. Jerome 876 says, bless up Simon. Bless up. Hope you're doing well. Big up yourself. Yeah, so Jerome, I know since you joined in late to this video, there's been an increase in the number of slots for the World Cup. So CONCACAF will now have six. CONCACAF will now have 8 spots for the next World Cup, okay? CONCACAF will now have 8 spots for the next World Cup so that everybody's aware. So everybody can be able to, basically follow through and grow in the grand scheme of things, So it's a good look. It really is a good look, and we're certainly looking for more great things on the horizon. Come on, guys, smash the like button. I know you guys could do better than that. So yeah. BM, and guess what? On the women's side of things, we have the same slot allocation, 4 automatic spots and 2 intercontinental berths. That in itself should be the similar reassurance as well, So that should make all of us happy, thrilled. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it is great. It is extremely good. So let that stay with us. Wells, I've answered this question 3 times, and that is why it's important for you to hit the subscribe button, and that is why it's important for you as well to hit the notification bell, because if you're not hitting the notification bell, then you're not in tune with the videos. So that is why it is important for you to hit the notification bell and hit the subscribe button, and for you tuning in late to the video, you have to pay a penalty, which is to use a super chat feature and a super sticker feature. So it's as simple as that. So you need to hit the subscribe button, and you need to hit the notification bell. That is what you need to do, because I've answered that question 3 times already, and you have to pay the penalty, which is a super chat or a super sticker for doing that. Well, Blair video, we want to, and that will certainly be Coach Freddie Butler's aim. That is Coach Freddie Butler's aim, to qualify for the World Cup. He's made it abundantly clear that that is the aim of this journey. So that in itself is good, because we know the objective is to qualify for the World Cup. The only thing we don't know is the format of the qualifiers. With 8 teams now qualifying for the World Cup from CONCACAF, we're unsure of the qualifying format. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to have to wait and see from CONCACAF in relation to the slot allocation and all of those elements to see how that will work out. Will it be the same format that we saw in the last U17 cycle under Coach Maron Gordon, or will it be a different sort of cycle, bearing in mind that it's 8 teams? One thing I know is that the qualifiers start in January, so I have a feeling that in January, when the qualifiers start, I feel that it's preliminaries, but we'll see. We'll see how all of that pans out, you know what I'm saying? So we'll see how everything comes to fruition. So yeah. We'll see when everything comes out. One step at a time when CONCACAF releases things. Well, Jerome, nothing has been impacted. Nothing has been impacted. Coach Freddie Butler, Carlton Simmons, and his technical staff have been assiduously scouring not only the island, but also the diaspora as well. So to answer your question, I don't think it has affected anything. It will only help and enhance when you're bearing in mind we have persons already who are 15, 16, 17 who are already naturalized. Think about like Jojo Lombardo, who is in Spain right now. He's a Jamaican citizen. And he was in the camp quite recently in Florida. So you know what I'm saying? So that just gives you information that you need, so things can press on forward. I do think though that, as I said, I would love for the different consulates, whether that might be in Miami, DC, Ottawa, London, Birmingham. I do think that we need to say, okay, guys, listen, this person is just renewing his documents so he can visit his parents. This is going to be a national ambassador. We need him to be at the top of the line, if you understand what I'm saying. So, yeah. So we're looking forward to it. Dwayne Morrison, you need to hit the subscribe button, sir. You need to hit the subscribe button, and you need to hit the notification bell, because I answered that question. And for tuning into the video late, you need to use the super chat feature, super sticker feature, because I answered that question on Thursday's live. it's very important that you hit the notification bell and you hit the subscribe button, because look at this video in particular. We have over 150 people watching this video in particular, yet only 54 likes. And I know that you guys can do better than that, because you guys know very well that on this platform it is accuracy, reliability, credibility, and positivity. And you know that I go straight to the point after my introduction and preamble. You guys know that as well. You guys know that very, very well, that is the routine that I do. I went straight to the point after 3 minutes and 30 seconds in this video. 3 minutes and 30 seconds, I got straight to the point in this video. You know what I'm saying, guys? So that's why I say it's so important for you to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, so that you know, okay, boom, 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 and all of that jazz. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So that's why it's important. So yeah, very, very important. Yes, folks, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. No, no, no. Hit the like button. No, no, no. Hit the like button. No, no, no. Hit the subscribe button. No, 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 as well. How does that sound? Yeah, come on, guys. Right away, right away, right away. All right. Yeah, man, you guys could do much better than that. You guys know that. Yeah, man, use the super chat sticker, because already use the super chat, so that you guys know a lot of hard work goes into these videos and the information as well. So yeah, it's very, very important, so that you guys stay up to speed with things. Kevin Williams, bless up, man. Hope you're doing well. Bill Freeman says Mark Golding twin. You're not the first person to say that. You're not the first person to say that. It's funny, because actually his daughter went to the same school as I did and played against his son in football, because his son is a really good goalkeeper. His son went to Campion. Yeah, man, good people. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. When persons ask me who was my football lookalike, it would be Neil Taylor, formerly of Wales and Aston Villa. Two football lookalikes. There's Neil Taylor and there was Daniel Gordon. I didn't see the Daniel Gordon comparison, really, but I saw it in Neil Taylor, in that aspect of things. Keelan T-Ben says, praise Jah. Yes, man, praise Jah. Richie O says, big up Simon from out of the West Midlands, Yardman, Saddle to the East. Yeah, because that's the accent that they have in Birmingham. Because in Birmingham, if you listen to Darren Moore and Jack Grealish and Damari Gray, they talk with that sort of accent. Even Amari Bell, because he grew up in Birmingham, and Birmingham is like a mixture, because they're in the middle of England, so they have this different sort of accent, really. So the way that they talk is different from people down in London, because when you go down to London, it's quite different, do you know what I mean? So you just go and understand in the West Ham fans, do you know what I mean? So yeah. But when you go up north, like you're in Manchester, which comes quite naturally to me, because the way I'm speaking right now is like the Mancunian accent. So you hear Gary Neville speaking that way, you hear Marcus Rashford in a similar way as well, and they use different words that you use for information as well. So for example, we don't say food, we say scran. We're gonna go get some scran, or do you want a brew? Do you want a brew means do you want tea or coffee or something like that? Do you know what I mean? So that's the way they talk up in Manchester. But when you go further north, you tend to sound like Andy Carroll, like Alan Shearer when you're up in Newcastle. So it's a different sort of players that play in that part of the country. And for me, one of the greatest things that I have against Newcastle United, they say they're a big club, fine. But for me, what I'm saying, right, is that their last trophy was 1955. That was the last time they won a trophy, that part of the world. And then you have a country to the west, and it's called, you have Republic of Ireland, you have Northern Ireland. But definitely what I can say is that when you're in Northern Ireland, the way that you sound is quite different from other parts of the country. So when you're in Northern Ireland, it's a different talk of people, really. You can hear the way that they're communicating with people, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But when you're down south, you're talking like the Irish now. So it's a little bit softer than up north, but definitely the way that you're speaking right now. And in Simon's normal voice, like with the way I'm speaking right now in standard English, persons, you could say, is like the lilt in a place like Cork, so persons understand that a little bit more. Lisa's just checking in. Kevin Williams, big up yourself, man. BM says you and Mark probably are related. So BM, I had a conversation with Mark about this, and his father came from London, and my heritage is actually up north. And naturally, you look at the surname, my surname is Preston, and Preston is a northern city. So when I traced back my roots back to the 1600s, it landed me in Salford. And I found some other distant relatives in Blackburn, which is also in northern England as well, and some in Burnley. So the northern England, yeah, that's where my heritage lies. And you can tell whereabouts in England someone's heritage is, again, by the surname. Golding is very southern. So when you go to Hampshire and Brighton and Southampton and in the south of England, they're easily understood by the way that they speak. But Preston is up north, do you know what I mean? When you go places like Preston, like Blackpool, where you have persons with those surnames, quite naturally, they're from that north of the border, really. Yeah, so you have southern England, you got the Midlands, and we got the northern part of England as well. So you can tell which part people are from in different parts of the country, so people can understand that a little bit better. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. So yes. You're from St. Thomas. But brother, you just a while ago say you're out of the West Midlands. West Midlands are Birmingham, Wolves, isn't it? But you say you're from St. Thomas. St. Thomas? Okay. BM says, yeah, Damari Gray has a distinct accent. Can tell he's from Birmingham. Yeah, Damari Gray is from that part of England, really. And there are other players. We've had other reggae boys that have been born in Birmingham as well, or West Midlands by extension. Darren Byfield, you guys remember Darren Byfield, formerly of Aston Villa? Yeah, Darren Byfield is from the Midlands as well. And we've had a few other players from the Midlands of England, and a few from the north as well. Like, for example, Clayton Donaldson, he's from Bradford. And Bradford is in the northern part of England, so they talk with a northern accent. And when you have that northern accent, you pronounce things a little bit differently. And when people say, Si, what you having for tea? When somebody asks you, what are you having for tea? It doesn't literally mean you're having tea. It means a meal as well. So when you're in Leeds, Si, are you having tea? Simon, Si, what time's tea? It's deeper than just what the word says tea. Tea can refer to a meal, a light snack, crumpets, biscoff, and some tea or coffee. So yeah. Of course, Scotland too. Yeah, Scotland, they talk a little bit differently because the referee is really lenient up north. You play the football. Yeah, they play football up in Scotland, so a bit differently up north of the border. BM says, speak like Wayne Rooney. Yeah, obviously, I had a great career at Everton. So when I moved to Manchester United, I played 14 great seasons for the club. So for me, like, when I went to Manchester United, I was probably third or fourth player for Sir Alex Ferguson, but building my way up and all that. So what I have to say so far is that I'm a great football player. I mean, when I had the opportunity, I was given this opportunity to coach County Derby, and they said they want to give me 100 grand a week, and I said no, I want you to double it and give me 50. So I mean, playing for that County Derby Football Club was a great experience for me as a manager. So I just want to progress on further from here on in now. Omar, I've spoken about this topic before previously about in relation to situations. I've spoken at length about situations that have taken place, and it's, if you watch primetime news, or if you watch CVM Live, if you read the newspaper, it speaks about different challenging situations that may come, when it comes to documentations and all of these things. You have to be objective in things, right? And for me, I've always made it extremely clear. When you're an athlete, you're an ambassador for the country. And for me, I'm not saying that you as an athlete are better than an average Jamaican. I'm not saying that at all. All I am saying is this. As an athlete, whether you are playing football, whether you are doing track and field, whether you're playing rugby or lacrosse or tennis, for me, the point is you're going to represent Jamaica. So for me, I believe that you deserve the red carpet treatment. I'm not saying the man that wants to renew his Jamaican passport so that he can visit Granny foreign is not important. I'm not saying that because that man was born in Jamaica and has the right to have his passport renewed. The point I was making is that any person that is going to represent our country, I believe that the red carpet should be rolled out. That's all I'm saying. The West Midlands have many different types of accents. West Bromwich Albion, Wolverhampton, you have Shandwell, Coventry, different parts of it, like Duncan Edwards. The way that Duncan Edwards talk was quite different from other parts of the West Midlands, you have to say. Dudley, Richie O is correct, tea is dinner. So yeah, that's the situation. What do you mean, where is a promotion or Orlando staple? Isis, what do you mean? I don't understand what you're saying. Are you in Jamaica? Have you been seeing the billboards going up in different parishes? Haven't you heard the tone crier? Haven't you seen the billboards that have gone up? Have you seen the posters at the Jamaica Premier League final last night? Have you seen the posts for reminders for the matches and the kickoffs online as well? So I don't understand. I really don't understand your comment at all. I don't, honestly. I'm trying to wonder which part of the world you are, because if you're in Jamaica, you'd have already seen it already. And if you haven't seen it and you are in Jamaica, that means you haven't left your house. It's quite as simple as that. Jerome says, speak like Hurricane. Yeah, I'm obviously, I think I felt my time at Bayern Munich went quite well, so what I have to say about it really is that playing football this so far in Germany has been a great experience for me, really, so what I have to say is that the people who have come around so far, yeah, it's just playing for England and playing for Manchester United, it's been great for me, so yeah, it's all going so well at Tottenham. Harry Kane. You're next in spot on, I can barely understand a word he says. But that's how the people in Liverpool talk. If you listen to Jamie Carragher as well, Jamie Carragher's quite hard. What do you mean you show people come from far corners? Show when you have people go, ha 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 ha, Jamie Carragher. Yeah. Omar Mitchell, again, you're not somebody that is watching the news or following what is happening. The sports minister has spoken about this already, where you have mainstream media that has spoken about and has conducted interviews about matters of these areas, and she said that she's ready to help Pico when necessary. She's ready to help Mr. Winter when necessary. So she's always at their beckoning call. She's made that abundantly clear. So again, I want you to think first, because I said this channel is about accuracy, reliability, and credibility, not speculative things. Course Corny says, cheers, mate. Jerome says, we need a translator. All right, there's another example now. Was it Jimmy Carragher, Wayne Rooney, Harry Kane? I'm just thinking who else has quite a distinct accent. We did a Geordie accent, we did a Liverpool accent, Mancunian accent, Leeds, Yorkshire accent, London accent, Midlands accent. Yeah, that covers basically all of England, really. So, yeah. Yeah, so all of those things are done. Why should you be worried, Omar? Aren't you going to be at the game June 6th? Aren't you going to be at the game June 6th? Have you purchased tickets for family and friends? We want to have 35,000 people in the National Stadium. How are you contributing, Mr. Omar Mitchell? Are you going to ensure that you have family and friends at the National Stadium? If you're not in Jamaica, are you purchasing tickets for family and friends? Because if you're living outside of Jamaica and you say that you're a fan, then you would purchase 10, 20 tickets already to ensure that you would have family members in the stadium already. I have done that, and other persons have done that as well, to do their part to ensure that the National Stadium is full to the brim come June 6th. So again, I'll ask you, what have you done? If you're not living outside of Jamaica, what have you done? Have you gone on the website to purchase tickets? Tickets are now available. So again, what have you done? Have you purchased tickets and sent it to family and friends? Because that is important. Jason Gona, how are you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. I know, Jason, you tuned in 35 minutes late, so I'll just wrap things up for you quite condensedly. So the point is this, Jason. There was a FIFA Congress in Thailand over the weekend, and CONCACAF will now have 8 spots for the Under-17 FIFA World Cup. So that is the next thing. FIFA has given CONCACAF 8 spots for the Under-17 FIFA World Cup in 2025, 2026, 2027, 2028, and 2029. All right? So now that you're aware about that, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8 spots for CONCACAF. Absolutely massive. Absolutely massive. And of course, it's Tyneside. I mean, whether you are from Sunderland or Middlesbrough or up in Newcastle, it's a similar sort of accent, really. But one thing for me, I must tell you all, I feel that Sunderland has to be a Premier League team one day. Sunderland are one of the beacons, the shining lights of English football. And for me, you need a club like Sunderland playing in the top flight of English football. I mean, you hear the way that Jordan Henderson speaks and Jordan Pickford, and you understand exactly how much Sunderland means to these people. So yeah. Jam PL says, big up Simon, I am late. What is the big news? The big news is that CONCACAF has 8 spots for the Under-17 FIFA World Cup in 2025, 2026, 2027, 2028, 2029. Speak like Trent from Liverpool. Nah. Oh, Trent Alexander-Arnold from Liverpool? You put me off massively with that. You put me off massively with that. He searched in types. Do you know what I mean? Like when I was on my phone, I was looking for different type of players, and I got a call from Jurgen Klopp. Jurgen Klopp was saying to me, I made a squad for England for the World Cup. I was so buzzing and over the moon, mate. Do you know what I mean? We turned doubters into believers. Omar Smith says, I'll be there, Simon. I scanned for tickets already. Okay, good. You scanned for tickets already. Well, bring your family. Bring your family. Jason Goodness says, I appreciate the recap, Simon. Cool. Orlando Staple, again, you are sharing misleading information. I think you need to scroll back through JFF's Instagram and Twitter posts and you'll see the accomplishment that has been highlighted. So again, this platform is about accuracy, reliability, credibility, and positivity, not misinformation or inaccurate information. Jean-Pierre says, wow, 8 spots is huge. Yes, and I stressed how 8 spots is huge for CONCACAF in a nutshell, really, and how exciting it is. And I'm sure Coach Freddie Butler will be extremely thrilled about it, you know. So this in itself should be extremely exciting, really exciting. Well, BM, as you know, that he has 2 years left on his contract in Russia. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. You never know, because a great Copa America run and you could land yourself in another environment. So we're just going to have to wait and see. It's the end of the season. Remember, they have the technical staff of each club that will do their respective evaluations and so on and so forth. So these things take time. It's not going to happen overnight. Simon, how much for the tickets? Well, it's $5,500 for grandstand and it's $1,500 for bleachers. Omar Mitchell, no matter who's on the field come June 6th, Jamaica will be playing. So you have to support your country. So just because Simon Preston is not on the field June 6th doesn't mean that you should not support Jamaica. Come on, guys. It's your country that you're supporting, not an individual. It is your country, Jamaica. Marlon Elsa says, Simon, bless up. How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. For the under-17 team, there are plans of it, absolutely. I mean, camps are certainly ongoing in not only the diaspora, but also domestically as well. Jean-Pierre fan, no, CONCACAF have not announced the qualification process for the Under-17 World Cup, no. I suspect that will come later this calendar year, but no, the qualification process has not been announced, so we're just going to have to wait and see how the qualification process goes. All we know is that FIFA has revealed the increase in slot allocation, so we're going to have 4 spots for the Under-17 Women's World Cup and 8 spots for the Under-17 Men's World Cup. And FIFA is going to also introduce a FIFA Women's Futsal World Cup and also a FIFA Women's Club World Cup as well. So those are the latest additions as well. Orlando Staple, I don't understand what you're saying. Back in Top 10's time, going back to the World Cup. Yes, we're going to go back to the World Cup. Yes, I agree with you, Orlando. Yes, we're going back to the World Cup. Float Management says, bless up, Simon. Bless up. How are you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Noah Dice, again, you've tuned in the video late and you haven't hit the notification bell because I've addressed this already. The Copa America is a CONMEBOL tournament. It is not a CONCACAF tournament. So the procedure is different compared to CONCACAF. tournaments. And again, you would have seen the consistency, and I've said this probably 69 times already. When it comes to squad reveals, it has always been 5 to 7 days before a tournament, always. Let's go back to the Nations League. The squad was announced 1 week before the USA game. Let's go back to November against Canada. It was announced 5 days before the game against Canada. Let's go back to the Haiti and Grenada games in October last year. It was announced 6 days before. Let's go back to the Haiti and Honduras games in September last year. It was announced 1 week before. 5 to 7 days before, it has always been that consistency. Always. Always. And I've just given you evidence right there. So again, on this platform, it is accuracy, reliability, credibility, and positivity. I'm sorry, but this is not your place for speculation. Yes, BM, so that is why it's important, to focus on you staying in the present. You're in the present and you ensure that you maximize on the present, because things can just open up in time. Life is just so unpredictable and opportunities just open up over time. You know what I'm saying? Things just open up out of the blue, Yeah, same here, Omar Mitchell. So, Omar Mitchell, I know fans have started to buy tickets from the diaspora. So now it's time for persons in Jamaica to make their arrangements. Persons who are living in Jamaica. It's a 6:30 game. Cool. You know that you finish work 5 o'clock. Okay. What arrangements have you made to be at the game on time? And I'm not saying, before kickoff. I'm saying to be there when the team arrives and comes off the bus, so that you can blow your vuvuzela, so you can wave your flag, so you can shout and jeer them on as soon as they arrive at the National Stadium. What arrangements have you made to ensure that you'll be there for the warm-up? What arrangement have you made to ensure that you'll be there on time? Come on, guys. Let us be punctual as people, punctual as Jamaicans. If something starts 5:30, you're late if you're there 5:30. Late. Jean-Pierre, so the Women's Club World Cup will bring the NWSL and Europe together. Gives our local clubs. Yeah, it does. And I'm really happy for Fraser's Rip to get this opportunity as well, Jean-Pierre fan. You're talking about 2 home games, 2 away games, 4 solid games, 1 guaranteed against an American team, 1 guaranteed against a Mexican team as well. So great, great, great opportunities. Yeah. Yes, Click Sports, the Under-17 World Cup is going to take place annually from 2025 to 2029. 2025 to 2029 for the Under-17 women's side in Morocco, Under-17 men's side in Qatar. Yeah. Yes, Marlon, we're fully aware about that. We're talking about the 23. Martin Baker, it is customary that a team arrives 2.5 hours before kickoff. Customary, the bus arrival for teams is 2.5 hours before kickoff. So that essentially means that Jamaica will arrive at the stadium 4 o'clock. So what arrangement are you making that you'll be there at 4 o'clock, and when the team come off the bus, you're getting ready to greet them, jeer them, see them off, salute them, etc. So. I don't get what you're saying. Such contrast to 98. I really don't understand what you're saying. I don't understand what is your expectation. I've explained to you already that there are billboards already. I've explained to you already that there's a town crier. I've explained the flyers already. I've explained the posters. I've explained the publicity online and in mainstream media as well. So I don't understand what you are talking about. We don't have any information as yet, J. White Henry, in relation to those specific dates. Yes, Martin Baker, you have to leave out earlier because it's a Thursday. And we can tell you about Kingston, what Kingston is like on a Thursday. 4:30 in Kingston? That's all I'll say. Where am I from? Well, so I was born in St. Andrew, Jamaica. My father was a tall guy. My father is a white Jamaican of English heritage, and my mother is a Indian Jamaican. So that's my heritage. So yes, I'm a Jamaican. And yes, you've had persons that look like me represent Jamaica before. Yes. Well, the thing is, as I've said, God to glory, glory to God ministers. I've said this already that he's played some competitive games for England past his 21st birthday. So yeah. Yeah, Jam PL fan, and that will come, and that will come. No, Omar Mitchell, CONCACAF regulations and FIFA regulations state that you cannot have a halftime performance. You cannot have a halftime performance. Will there be other exciting things to look out for? Yes, sure, but you can't have a halftime performance in a competitive game, whether it's a World Cup qualifier, a Nations League game, that is not allowed. Yul Sherwood, again, you've joined in this video late. You know, you have to hit the like button and you need to hit the subscribe button because I've answered this question multiple times. And clearly you didn't watch the live on Thursday. So you need to use a super chat feature and use a super sticker feature because that is your penalty for tuning into this video late. I've already answered this question and I've already said that this is not a CONCACAF tournament, this is a CONMEBOL tournament. Martin Baker said left Westmoreland from earlier, so by 12 I should come. 12 noon. Yeah, that's a good time. 12 o'clock you're in Kingston, boom, you land, you grab something to eat, and then by the time you finish eating, the gates are open. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a good time to think about things. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand what you're saying. Oh, before the match, Omar Mitchell is the warm-up. The warm-up of the teams. Oh, before kickoff, well, 50 minutes before kickoff is usually when the teams start to warm up. So, float management, okay. So float management, what you can do is send me a private message. Yeah, send me a private message on Instagram and we can converse. Ty says, up Simon, up, hope you're doing well. Yeah, man, so come on, guys. Over 150 watching here, just 77 likes. Come on, you guys could do better than that. Much better than that. 2 hours before you'll start to hear music being played, Omar Mitchell, for sure. And of course, there'll be activities and, Conrad Matheson, the owner, founder of 876 Stream, has spoken about fan engagement as well. So that is something that is being planned. But in relation to exactly what that fan engagement is, I don't have that information at this point in time, but it is something that has been worked out to ensure that, can we do this? CONCACAF gives the green light and everything comes into fruition. The only, you could say, request from a fan standpoint is that the fans wear yellow or gold. That is the message. We don't want people to come to the stadium wearing pink or blue or orange. We want people to come in their green, black, or gold. That's what we want people to do. Simple as that, Omar Mitchell. So you, Omar Mitchell, make sure so you have on your yellow shirt or your gold shirt. Simple so. So yeah, that's why it's so important to know rules and read over rules, people. This is available to us at our fingertips. The FIFA laws are available at our fingertips about what is allowed and what is not allowed. Yeah, man, float management. Just send me a private message. Yeah, man, cool breeze. If you leave Mandeville at 3, no, man. If you leave Mandeville at 3, you're not going to be at the stadium on time. I tell you this as a fact. You won't even catch the first half if you leave Mandeville at 3 o'clock. Terrible decision if you leave Mandeville at 3 o'clock. Terrible. You have to leave Mandeville 12. You cannot leave Mandeville 3 o'clock and say you're going to catch a 6:30 game. No. Listen, I'm born at Kingston, I'm born at town, I'm going to go prep school at town, I'm going to go university at town, I'm going to go high school at town. So me can tell you what go on at town. And on a Thursday afternoon, no. If you leave Mandeville at 3, you're not see the first half. Well, nowadays, regardless of the opinion that persons may have on the opposition, the priority is that we need 12 points. We need 12 points. We need to finish at the top of the group so that we can be highly seeded for the third qualifying round. It's as simple as that. Travis have everything planned. Travis have everything under control. Big up, Travis. Sibora Firebrain says, big up Simon, been on RBC journey from 2,000 subscribers. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Thank you very much. Orlando Staple, no. No. No, think about the time frame and everything, you know. Ricardo Media Host says 3 o'clock mad. It's true. You can't leave Mandeville at 3 o'clock. If you say, yeah, I leave Excelsior at 3 o'clock to go to the stadium, fine. If you leave Mona to go to the stadium 3 o'clock, fine. If you leave my yard to go to the stadium 3 o'clock, if you're in my vicinity, then you could have said, fine. If you live, or if you're leaving out from New Kingston 3 o'clock, I would say, fine. But Mandeville 3 o'clock? No, sir. No, sir. The only thing you can catch if you're leaving Mandeville 3 o'clock and coming into town, the only thing you can catch is probably the 8 o'clock movie at the theaters. That's probably the only thing you can catch at town. And get a fine dining restaurant for dinner. You know, South Avenue Grill. Isn't it? Okay, Mr. Webster. Well, let's see what the future brings, eh? Let's see what the future brings. Come on, guys. Smash the like button. No. Smash the like button. No. We don't even have 100 likes and over 130 of you guys are watching. That's sad, unfortunately. Very, very sad. Disappointed in you guys, to be honest with you. I was expecting more. Ricardo Media House says up, and I'm saying up. Yes, I'm seriously. And guess what, guys? You see the people that live in Florida? Them can wake up out of them bed tomorrow morning. Wake up out of them bed. No, some more go watch a Reggae Boys game. Alright, I got airport. All 40 minutes, land at Kingston. Where they are coming through Fort Lauderdale. You go upon JetBlue, you end up in Kingston. Or you go through Miami Airport, go upon American Airlines, land in Kingston. Boom. And I do that. And guess what? You can even fly early the next morning and you catch your work on a Friday morning. So it all works out well. It all works out well, eh? Yes. Yeah, folks, this is informative. This is why you should share with people. Marlon Webster, what do you think? I haven't missed a home game since 2003. What do you think? I am the media officer of the Jamaica national team. What do you think? $120 for round trip from Orlando to Mobile the last time I checked. You live in Orlando? Well, the game is in Kingston. So, okay. Of course, when he says traffic is going to be tight, plus it's peak hours on a Thursday. So that is why people need to be in town by 1 o'clock. I'm not lying. People have to be in town from 1 o'clock. It's as simple as that. People need to be in town at 1 o'clock. You grab something to eat in Kingston, and then you head to the National Stadium. Simple 1, 2, 3. Pristine says, big up Simon. Carlington Clark says, good day. Good day, everybody. How's everybody doing? Everybody up on live? Let me know how you all are doing. But yeah. Yes, guys, so this video is really good. As I said, to recap for those of individuals that tuned in late, CONCACAF now has 8 spots. 8 spots for the next Under-17 World Cup, 2025, 2026, 2027, 2028, 2029. UDP? I don't know what's UDP. Yes, Marlon Webster, his grandfather was born in Jamaica, so yes, he is eligible. Marlon Webster, you need to hit the subscribe button because clearly you haven't been watching a lot of videos. I've even done a video on that player as well. So you need to hit the subscribe button, you need to hit the notification bell, and you need to use the super chat feature because every single question you've asked has already been answered. So that is why you need to pay the penalty and use the super chat feature because a lot of hard work goes into these videos and the content that is put out. Yeah, Airbnb is an option for those that live outside of Kingston. That is true, Ricardo. That is true. People can be able to look at that. You think about it. All right, match is 6:30, match done 8:30. People probably leave the stadium 9:30, 10ish. Yeah, so it is an option for those individuals. Persons can be able to look at that. Yes, you know, that is something that is off the ground in terms of planning and fixture list. John Peel, you know, the fixture list is with the competitions department. So, yeah, we're cooking with gas there. Travis, you tuned in late. Jamaica, rather, CONCACAF has now 8 spots for the next Under 17 World Cup. 2025, 2026, 2027, 2028, 2029. CONCACAF now has 8 spots, which is a record. We've never had more than 4 spots for an Under 17 World Cup. Now it's 8 spots. 8 spots now, Travis. Deco, FIFA has announced that CONCACAF now has 8 spots for the Under 17 Men's World Cup. Okay? Good. 8 spots. As in 5 plus 3, 8. Kenneth Richards, we don't have middle school in Jamaica. We have prep school or primary school. We have high school and we have university. Grade 7 to grade 13 is high school. So I don't understand what is it that you're saying, honestly. I don't understand. Because in Jamaica, we don't have middle school. Grade 7 all the way up to upper 6 is high school. So, yeah. Well, JamPL fan, that's the reality of things. When you're using a YouTube live, there are certain elements that allow you to put things up, but I've really repeated it 7 or 10 times. In relation to the fixture list that you're referring to, as I said, the competitions department is working on it. Christopher Bristol. You're not easy at all, you know. Oh boy, man. Yeah, guys, smash the like button. 120 of you watching and only 90 likes. You guys can do better than that. It is hot though. I think it's 35 degrees Celsius now. 35 degrees Celsius here in Jamaica. The record in Jamaica is 38.2 degrees Celsius. That's the record in Jamaica. Yeah, and the coldest it has ever been in Jamaica is 16 degrees ever. 16 degrees Celsius, which is just a chilly day, honestly. So yeah, Detonation says, blessings. Blessings, Detonation. How are you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. So yes, folks, as everybody's aware, FIFA has expanded the Under 17 World Cup to 48 teams, and CONCACAF now has 8 spots. That's right, 8 spots. Detonation, what, as I said, on this platform, it is accuracy, reliability, credibility, and positivity. We don't discuss misinformation on this channel. And what you're referring to is not Jamaica's Copa America squad. What you see there was Jamaica's squad from the CONCACAF Nations League. Okay, so please, if you want accurate information, this is your place, okay? Not speculative information. So what you see over there is the CONCACAF Nations League squad. How ESPN's website does their rosters is the last squad that was used to call up. And the last squad that was used to call up for Jamaica was the Nations League squad. So again, guys, come on. Okay, good. So, if you want facts, this is your place to be. Not speculation. Good. Thank you, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Smash the like button, hit the like button. Tell us know how you guys are doing. Let me know how you guys are feeling. Looking forward to June 6th. It's right around the corner. Right around the corner. Come on, guys. 5 more likes till we get to 100 likes. Smash the like button. No, no, no. Smash the like button. No, no, no. Tycoon. If you want facts, this is the place to be. Okay? And again, Denval Turner. I've said it probably 15 times on this platform. A squad announcement happens 5 to 7 days before a match or a tournament. And that has been consistent since I've been the media officer of the Reggae Boys. The Nations League squad was announced 1 week before the USA game, right? The Canada home and away game was announced 6 days before. The Haiti and Grenada game was announced 6 days before. The Haiti and Honduras game in September was announced 1 week before. So I don't know where people would get the conception that a squad will be announced 20 days before. That has never been done in Jamaican football. A squad is announced 5 to 7 days before a match or a tournament. Never 20, 25 days before. Never. Well, Travis, you know the place to be. Marlon, it's a conversation that we've had for decades, honestly. Honestly, it's a conversation we've had for decades. And I've made the point that I'm okay with the idea if we have outside stakeholders. For example, if we're able to have investment that comes from outside of Jamaican and is mutually beneficial to both. So for example, if an outside contractor, enhances the pitches and in return we supply them with bauxite, which Jamaica has lots of bauxite, I do think it can be beneficial for both parties. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Funny. Denval, you need to subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary. That's what you need to do, Denval. You need to subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary. If you want facts, this is where you come. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Alright? This is the place to get your information. When have you ever seen a squad being announced 20 days before? That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. It's 5 to 7 days before. That is the routine. That's how it has been since the Gold Cup, okay? Brilliant concepts. I don't understand what you're saying. I really don't understand what you're saying or what that has to do with what I'm saying right now. I don't see. But yeah, come on guys, smash the like button and use the super chat feature so that you guys can give us more information. Brilliant concepts. Again, you have not hit the subscribe button and you have not hit the like button and you have not hit the notification bell, because this is something that we discussed on Thursday's live, and again you've asked a question, and in Thursday's live this is something that was discussed. So you need to not only hit the like button or hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell, but you need to pay the penalty of the super chat feature. That's what you need to do, because that question was already answered on Thursday. That question was already answered. Kelmar Benson, again, you tuned into the live 1 hour and 5 minutes late. And I've always said that there's been consistency with that. 5 to 7 days before an international window is when a squad is revealed. That was consistent 1 week before the Nations League. It was announced 1 week before the USA game. The Canada games, it was announced 5 days before. The Haiti and Grenada game was announced 6 days before. And the Haiti and Honduras games in September were announced 1 week before. And it has always been a consistent. So I don't know why you'd think 19, 18, 17 days before you would see a squad being revealed, because that is not how it is done. Well, Curtis Corney, I'm sure you'd have been aware, the chairman of Independent Park Limited, Major Desmond Brown, spoke about the surface and what will be done in terms of the nutrients. The primary school championships that is taken on right now and Races Grand Prix in the week after next. Basically, what's going to happen there is that there's not going to be any shot put event, so don't have to worry about the condition of the surface. Nothing happened to my hairline. Nothing at all happened. You like my hair? I love my hair. I love my hair, so nothing has happened to my hairline. Nothing has happened to my hair. Travis, I don't understand what you're saying. You need to really think before you type. I've just said 5 times in this stream that a squad is announced 5 to 7 days before. Always. And that consistency has always been there. Is it 5 to 7 days before the Dominican Republic game and Dominica game? No. No, it's not. And Marlon is right. The priority first is the World Cup qualifiers. The World Cup qualifiers is first. Coach Grim never. I don't understand what you're saying. It's always been 5 to 7 days before. Always. You like your cereal with ketchup? Okay. That's good for you. Brilliant context. Did you just listen to anything that I said? Because it seemed like it went through one ear and came out of the other. I think you need to listen to clearly what I've just said. A squad is not announced 19, 18, 17 days before a window. Okay? It's 5 to 7 days. And that has how it has been ever since I've been around. It was like after the Gold Cup, for the September, October, November games of Nations League, and it was announced 1 week before the USA game in the CONCACAF Nations League. And you can check the archives, look when the press conferences were held, and you see when it was announced. What's a song? Tycoon, I have it on device, but I plan to do it on another live. I plan to do it on another live, As I said, BM, for me, a really good song, it's not just about saying somebody's name. Bobby Reed, Damari Gray. It's more than saying somebody's name. It's about highlighting something that they have done. And when you highlight something that they have done or a quality, it shows that not only are you watching the football, but you're pointing out a strength of theirs. And for me, that makes a great song. Ira says consistently always late. Look at that. That means you need to drop the super chat. Simple as that. What do you mean they need to change? Have you listened to anything I've said, Brilliant Concepts? You haven't heard a single thing that I've said. Any Summer Olympic Games give you games early? Honestly, Jacksonville kid, my priority is World Cup qualifiers and Copa America. That's the priority for the summer. Olympics this summer, I'm a Jamaican, so I want Jamaica to accumulate as many medals as possible. It'd be nice to see Jamaica qualify for the sport of rugby at the Olympic Games. So for me personally, what I want is to see Jamaica being represented in 10 different sporting disciplines in the Olympics. I think that would be fantastic. Well, Jerome, I'm no longer in my 20s, so I'm seeing more gray hairs than I used to. So, yeah. Continue to things the same way, ... I don't get that. Honestly. This platform is accuracy, reliability, credibility, and positivity, not speculation. There's a song with a chorus, goal. Not sure if you heard it. Ty Rodriguez, we've spoken about this before, and I think it looked good yesterday for the JPL games. And as I said, the ground staff at the National Stadium will be applying nutrients to it and will be, giving it the hydration that it needs for the upcoming World Cup qualifier on June 6th. So that is something that is already in motion. Brilliant Concept says, I will start watching hockey. Well, Jamaica, you're about 5 months late because Jamaica just competed at the Hockey Fives World Cup in Oman, so it's not hockey season at this point in time. But if you're saying that you're going to watch hockey at the Olympic Games, you're not going to see Jamaica, so why are you watching it? Why are you going to watch something that a Jamaican is not involved in? What brings you joy and satisfaction? I'm a Jamaican, so I like to see when Jamaica is being represented. That brings me joy. I've always said, if Bobby Reed scores the winner for Fulham against Manchester United, I'll be happy for Bobby. Extremely happy. I'll post it in my IG story. I'll personally message Bobby. I'm not going to say, Jono Storm side lose. No. I'll be happy for Bobby because guess what? He's a Jamaican. Had it been Andres Pereira or any one of them Monday, I would have said, Cho. But if it's Bobby Reed score, or Ethan Pinnock, or Mikel Antonio score, or Amari Bell score, me glad, me glad, me glad, me glad, me glad. Brilliant concepts. You're still asking the question, and I've answered the question already. Again, you tuned into the live late. Secondly, you haven't hit the notification bell or hit the subscribe button. And thirdly, the question was answered on Thursday's live. And fourthly, by virtue of being late, you need to use a super chat feature to answer the question. Tycoon, she has played a role in the process. She has had a role to play in the process, and she was interviewed by Television Jamaica recently, where she said that she would be ready to offer a helping hand. I can only imagine that her plate is very full, though, because football is not the only thing that she's there for. Her portfolio is 55 sports. All 55 sports are played in Jamaica, and 55 sports that are played in Jamaica are football, cricket, athletics, netball, horse racing, rugby league, rugby union, lacrosse, lawn tennis, table tennis. That's just 10 sports right there. I haven't even gone into rowing. I haven't even gone into chess or darts, and that's not even 20 sports as yet. I haven't gone into volleyball or basketball as yet, and I haven't even gone into 20. So Minister Grange has to look after all 55 sports. And it's a tough job. I'm going to be honest with you guys. It is a really tough job. How can you adequately give your time, energy, and strength to 55 sports? It's tough. It really is tough. And I'll honestly say that it is impossible to give equal time and energy to all 55 sports. I can honestly say that it is a tough job. It's an Olympic year as well, so a lot of planning would go into the athletes and teams that have qualified for the Olympics as well. The government as well has a responsibility to give them that support for those athletes and teams that qualify for the Olympics. Send-offs and, words of encouragement. So a lot of time and energy, of course, will be surrounding the Olympics as well, because this is an Olympic year, so yeah. Brilliant concept is ice hockey. Well, we'll see if Jamaica qualifies for the ice hockey World Cup in the future. We'll see. I know, Jerome, I know that Arsenal fans were not happy. But if any reggae boy scores against Manchester United, I would be happy. Because for me, it's country over club. It's country over club. Yeah. Yeah. You haven't dropped a super chat. Brilliant concepts. You haven't dropped a super chat. You just typed in super chat in the chat. Nice try. You have not dropped a super chat. So that is very deceitful. Brilliant concepts. Very deceitful. I didn't celebrate my team, dude. I'm celebrating a Jamaican. I just said I revived. If Bobby Reed, Ethan Pinnock, Amari Bell, Daniel Johnson, Karoy Anderson scores against Manchester United, I'm going to be so happy for them. And I explained already. Microphone and Chuboka says, can I have a shout out? Big up. So as I was saying, the only time I was a bit miffed when a reggae boy scored. I mean, he wasn't a reggae boy at the time, but when Jermaine Beckford scored against Manchester United when he was playing for Leeds, I was a bit miffed because Leeds are a rival. Leeds is the enemy, and Leeds, it's a rivalry deeper than football. This is stemming from the War of the Roses centuries before. This is deeper than football. You know what I'm saying? And as a Manchester United fan, you're not even supposed to like Leeds. You know what I'm saying? I've spent a month in Leeds. I learned about Leeds culture, Leeds history, so I know what it is like there. 100%. Nice try, brilliant concepts, but you have not dropped the super chat. You did not drop it. Brilliant concepts. Actions speaks louder than words. Okay? Actions speaks louder than words. Actions speaks louder than words. So, you saying that you're going to do something doesn't mean anything. Somebody doing something, wow, that means something. Actions speaks louder than words. Darn close but no cigar. I don't understand. Nitro 69 says, congratulations, 115 Manchester City cheaters. You know what I would say, Nitro? In terms of Man City's punishments, I wouldn't take away their trophies, but you know what I would do? I would implement a negative 115 points deduction. So they would start next season of the Premier League with my negative 115 points. Now, I know what that's going to mean. That means that they're going to be relegated, because even if they win every game, they're going to be at the bottom of the table. So with that all being said now, that means that they would go to the championship and have to work their way up. Yeah, man, let them feel what it's like in a championship. So for me, the 115 charges, for me, 115 point deduction. That's how I would start next season. That's how I would do things, you know? Ty Rodriguez says, where is the super chat? Where you are in the comments. Ty, where are you watching this video from? Are you watching the video from Jamaica? Because if you're not watching this video from Jamaica, then you'd be able to see to the right hand side the super chat. You'd see where to contribute, you'd see where to enter your credit card details and all of that jazz. Well, BM, you know what's the amazing thing about football? Form is temporary, class is permanent. How old is he? Well, he's 22, and he should be 23 later this calendar year, right? Monaco, I think he needs another environment. That's me personally. Brilliant Concepts, no, I don't know. I don't know who that is, no. Tell me who you are. What is your name? First name and last name. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. We shall see. So yes, folks, as I've said, this is not a CONCACAF event. This is a CONMEBOL event. CONMEBOL. So this tournament is not a CONCACAF event. This is outside our confederation. And when it comes to provisional lists or not, it is a different procedure compared to CONCACAF. That's why it's so important that we learn to read as people and understand information. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button to Reggae Boys Commentary right now. Okay? Thank you, everybody. Be safe. And we'll be back with so much more content right here on Reggae Boys Commentary. Okay? Christopher Carroll says, good afternoon, Simon. Thank you for your consistent honesty, constant quality content as other platforms. I truly appreciate you, sir. Thank you for Christopher Carroll. I really appreciate it. I salute to you, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. All right, guys. It's a Monday, and we have 8 spots. 8 spots in CONCACAF. Yes, Logan, hope you're well. 8 spots in CONCACAF. Yeah, big up Owen Hill, big up Chris Williams, big up Avery Campbell, big up Alex Taylor, big up Javon Williams, big up Conrad Matheson, big up Kevon Cooper, big up everybody, because guess what? They've done a fantastic job. Isaac. You know, Isaac for me will be Rashford. Marcus Rashford for me is one that I would have loved to have had. But it's cool. It's cool. Well, Nitro, he's finally found all of his documents and submit them, so to Birmingham, so we'll wait and see, eh? Peace out, folks.